Here's the thing. If I tell you what to bet on and it loses, then I'm responsible for you having lost your money.
No, but see,
I don't know if I could live with the burden of that kind of guilt.
I've never handicapped, I've never bet on horses, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm already going into this a loser, so you're actually helping me increase my odds.
Yeah, I'm an okay
Or I
guy.
could just pick the pretty pony.
Yeah, which also sometimes works.
Yeah.
But no, I hit a nice superfecta there a couple weeks ago, and
That's awesome.
yeah,
What's the atmosphere like too? Because I don't even know if my wife's ever gone to the horse races. I mean, what kind of things can you do there? I mean, you mentioned that they have like a paddock.
the paddocks where they saddle the horses.
They see you can go down. You can take pictures of the horses.
Yes.
She can pet the jockeys if she wants to, or hug the jockey. I don't know how that works out. Is there like a hug the jockeys?
I don't believe they encourage the hugging of jockeys. No, but and you can't.
It's like a fun interactive experience, though, right? We can look forward to that.
Yes, yeah, and then fourth race, you can hear my dulcet tones calling the race through the loudspeaker.
That's gonna be great.
So yeah, how much you bring? What's your bankroll?
How much did I bring? I'm willing to bring on up to $20. Is that right? Twice a
I'd be happy to share the risk with that. Okay. So Jake's made, and you know what it's called the first time you go to the races?
What's that?
You're breaking your maiden. That's what it's called.
It sounds uncomfortable.
You're breaking your maiden. All right, so Jake's first ever trip to the track, yes.
Today's sign that the end is near.
Yeah. Come on by and say hi if you're down there too. I don't know where I'll be. She can find me. Okay, Ron Donchill's coming up next. They got that interview with Jorge Carrasco at 4 o'clock. Do not miss that, and I'll see you Monday at high noon. Head up.
Cut. Print. Let's go eat.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You really have a fantastic audience.
For the last couple months, Evergreen Ford's been going through a massive remodel, so it's been chaotic down there. You're not going to believe this. The construction teams had to start over on the sales floor. This is a problem because Evergreen Ford keeps getting truckload after truckload of beautiful Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs, so they have no choice. They have to slash prices to move these off the lot, and here's what you can take advantage of right now during the biggest, baddest construction public sell-off event ever. Brand new 2014 Escapes, 43 to choose from, like this loaded 2014 Escape SE with EcoBoost, originally $25,955. Evergreen Ford price, just $19,955. You save $6,000 with Evergreen Ford's discount EcoBoost Challenge, retail bonus customer cash, and college and military discount. New Escape for just $19,995. Only at Evergreen Ford's biggest, baddest construction public sell-off event ever. EvergreenFord.com, or as always, exit 15, I-90, Issaquah. 150.
Justice Department investigators are focusing on auto supplier Delphi, which made the suspect ignition switch. Delphi, which was spun off from GM years ago, didn't cooperate in GM's internal investigation. Meanwhile, the Justice Department has issued several subpoenas in an investigation that could result in hefty fines and even criminal charges.
The Food and Drug Administration is taking a closer look at marijuana and whether it belongs under the same classification as heroin and LSD. Columbia University's Professor Carl Hart testifying before Congress last week.
Yes, marijuana is addictive. However, when you compare it to our illegally available drugs, its addictive potential is lower.
A reclassification could lead to a downgrading of pot from a Schedule I drug. Those are drugs which the DEA believes have the highest potential for abuse and no current accepted medical use. Law enforcement officials in New York have busted up a cot ring and imported tons of the chewable plant-based drug from the Middle East and parts of Africa to the United States. New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman.
Defendants funneled thousands of pounds of cod from Europe to Manhattan via UPS store locations, and from there, the defendants transported the drug to Brooklyn, Queens, Rochester, and Buffalo, New York, and to other states, including Massachusetts, Minnesota, and Ohio.
Schneiderman says they packed the drug in boxes labeled T. There's a rodent explosion across the pond, and a lot of the little critters are mighty as can be.
Invincible mutant super rats are spreading through Britain. Huddersfield University researchers tested rats in 50 cities, and in the vast majority, 100% had developed immunity to over-the-counter poisons. Rats carry diseases. They gnaw through telephone and electricity wires and devour agriculture, and they're just plain nasty. They're strong professional poisons, but they can kill other wildlife and domestic pets. One expert says if poison doesn't work, you have to resort to physically killing the rats using dolls or air guns. Larry Miller, CBS News, London.
Now at 5 at the close, this is CBS News.
From the Cairo Radio News Center.
He admits it's been embarrassing, and now Jorge Carrasco, the head of Seattle City Light, responds to criticism over using ratepayer money to hire a PR firm to reform his image.
Our efforts were strictly driven by the need for us to get information out about the utility, not about me. This is not about myself or anything involving my image. This is about educating our customers on the work the utility is doing.
I think these businesses are trying to repeal this plan that the mayor and the city council move forward. What is their actual motivation?
I don't think I'm the one to speak to their motivation.
It's important.
I can speak to what the concrete effect of what they're doing would be, though, which is why we made this list, right? The Forward Seattle organization is right now pushing a referendum, and that's what's out there on some places in Seattle. People asking people to sign referendums, and we think in a pretty misleading way, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And what this referendum would do is it would repeal the minimum wage law that Seattle passed. It wouldn't change it, it wouldn't modify it, it wouldn't phase it in, it would repeal it. It would take the $15 minimum wage that passed unanimously by the city council, the mayor signed into law, that where Seattle made history with overwhelming support in the city, and it would replace it with nothing. So, 100,000 workers in Seattle who right now have the path to $15 an hour in the relatively near future to rise up out of poverty and be able to support themselves and afford the basics and contribute to the economy. And if this referendum were to go through, somehow that would no longer be true. They would be at minimum wage, they would be at $9.50, whatever it would be next year.
So, Katrina, why are you trying to repeal this $15 minimum wage plan?
That's definitely not my first option. I do want to increase the minimum wage. We have a charter amendment. We proposed it. It turns out, surprise, within hours after us submitting it,